If you haven't heard the good news, hair loss is reversible naturally. Everyone's journey is a little different. For me, my corner started to recede and I was really insecure about it. I discovered Excellent Health. I discovered Self Maxer actually and Verisimod, and those three, watching them, completely changed how I viewed health and hair. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is, if you see an animal within nature, let's say a lion, and it loses its mane, or an animal that loses its hair, that's an indicator that it's a sick animal. Not saying we're animals, but we're not much different. Hair is a sign of health and vitality, right? So the first thing that you need to do is you need to stop poisoning your hair with shampoo and find natural alternatives. Ideally, they'll nourish your hair as well as wash it, right? The best thing for that is going to be raw egg yolk. Call me crazy, but I encourage you, try it out and let me know what you think. You just separate the whites from the yolk, rub it in there, let it sit 15 minutes, and it'll be the best your hair has ever been. So you need to topically nourish your scalp and stop poisoning it. The second is going to be stop eating poison. Everything that we're fed now is garbage and is only killing us, right? We're just physically degenerating faster. So you need to eat healthy, nutritious food so your body has excess nutrients and minerals to give to your hair, right? If your heart's failing, why would it want your hair to look good? Why would it care about your eyebrows or your skin? Your heart's about to fail. Your body's goal and main job is to keep you alive. And then the third thing I'm going to encourage you to do is to get a derma stamp or to massage your scalp. So with those, you're adding blood flow to the areas, and people have seen like an inversion table. They've done that for like spinal treatment, like trying to stretch out and stuff, and they've actually noticed that they got additional hair gains, and it's just because the blood had gotten a chance to get to their scalp. So you might have a tight scalp because it's inflamed. You should massage it. So I'm going to recommend Self Maxer. I'm going to recommend Excellent Health and Verisimod. If you can look them up on YouTube, watch some of their videos. You might not agree with everything they say, but try it. You know, if you see something that you don't necessarily agree with, but you don't have any like evidence to back up your claim, it's just what you've been told since you were a kid, try it out. Where I was, like, what I came from, or my way of thinking before I discovered those things was like, why would I eat that? Why would I do that? Right? Shampoo's good, right? That's what I thought. So discovering that these things are actually bad for us and you should do the opposite took some time to get used to, but I can't, recommend these guys and recommend what they do enough. So have a good day.